Hi, and welcome back to Sailing Vessel Turtle. I'm Spandana, and behind the camera is my husband Dave. And this week, surprise, we've got a few more boat projects. I'm pretty sure the big ones are coming to an end, so stick with us. The one thing that sailing books all agree on is that patience is key. You plan, you know exactly what you're going to do, and you do it, and it still might take you twice the amount of time, whether that's cruising or whether that's a boat project. And we forgot that for a second, and we made our mistakes, but I think we learned from it this week. And so you're going to see us tackle only two big projects, but they are big projects. One is the anchor locker and the anchor chain, and the other is servicing the outboard. So let's go.
We finished off a long day of projects, and we were really excited to just continue pushing forward and really getting things done. So we spun the boat around, hoping to get the bow of the boat against the dock so we could start working on the anchor. So we pulled it out, got onto the water, and then we realized that there was quite a bit of wind that was actually pushing the boat. So it was much harder than it had been in the past to actually get the boat back in. So we're trying to get in. It was really challenging. We actually had a neighbor come by and help us out, and that's really helped us get back in at the end of the day. But we really should have taken the time to really look at the weather ahead of time, figure out what the conditions were before we tried to do that. So it was a great lesson for us in really taking our time and slowing down a little bit as we work on these projects.
I'm saying let's go. You're saying maybe. Let's find a disco. You're stuck at home being so lazy. Hey. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body. You must be crazy. Turning me down like that is pretty insane. You need to break free. Live fast and die young and let yourself go. Let yourself go. Hey, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body.
So we have the anchor, which we've using the electric windlass taken all the way down, and that is spliced with the nylon, and this is the leftover, the last of the rope, and it's attached pretty sturdily. I do want to wash this out. We were left with second anchor and the third anchor over there. The second anchor's line looks really good, except this part. If you can see that it is rusting and corroding. So I want to take this shackle off and basically remove this and figure out how much of this line we need to replace. As you can see, there are links that look like they're basically, it kind of looks like wood, and that's definitely a problem considering this is metal. There are anchor links that are definitely chained, but if you keep going even a little bit, by the time you even get here, this is all surface that can be cleaned with citric acid. So I think if I can get these guys to straighten out, but even here, this is chipping out. So yeah, I think about here is where I want to cut this link off, and we can get extra chain or rope to splice, or nylon rope to slice some of this to put the length back in the anchor. But very happy to see that most of the chain is in very good shape.
Fell off, and now it's on this side. So it like wrapped. I was looking at the chain over there, and I wasn't looking at this, and so it like, instead of going down into the locker, it just like wrapped up around this.
Okay.
So we need to get it not feeding from this side, but feeding from this side.
I think one of the problems here is that there is a bent, where this screw was something there. That mechanism looks bent. We're going too slow for us to have done it, so we assume that it's been there before. So what we've done is pull all the rope out. So untied it here, pulled all the rope out, and we're going to feed it to the other side, and we're going to see if that works. The next day, when the winds were calm, we turned the boat back around for servicing our outboard engine.
Okay, so today we need to take off this lock so we can get access to our outboard. Unfortunately, the lock was left there by the previous owner, so nobody knows what the combination is anymore. So yeah, going to use the Dremel, see if we can get that lock off today. See how it goes. Take that stupid lock. Yeah, good job.
Okay, so got the cover off, and we're going to start the servicing of this engine by the top. This is not a how-to. This is reading the manual and watching a few YouTube videos and trying to do this for the first time. So read the manual. Read your manual. But one of the first things is just to identify everything, where everything is, and then change out the engine oil, the spark plug, and the fuel filter. Those are the three things that we want to do up here. All right. Let's get the engine oil cap off. And earlier we cleaned this, then we put it back in, we screwed it all the way back in, and the there is enough oil in there, but again, boat's been sitting here for 2 years, so we're gonna put new oil in. And as per usual, the previous owners left us an awesome oil extraction too. Should have put my hair up today. And so we're gonna empty it out into this guy right here, and I'll put this down somewhere safe, and then put new oil in, just like that. It's coming!
Oh, we can stop pumping after a while, right?
After 25 pumps, they said we can stop because of the...
Oh.
Is it moving? Is that filling?
Yes.
Works. So this is how much oil came out. What we're going to do is we're actually going to put in a little bit of fresh oil, and we're going to repeat the process just to get any extra crud off, and then we're going to fill it with fresh oil. Alright, let's see if that was enough. Okay. I don't know if you can see. That looks perfect. It's about halfway between this line and this line. It's about right there. The liquid. And we're good. Awesome. Alright, let's wipe that so it doesn't drip. That's the engine oil changed. Next, we're going to move on to the spark plug.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong.
So we're gonna pump this. That should force the lube up into the gear case.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try.
And now the whole propeller's off. We finished off the servicing of the outboard by sanding down its propeller and spraying it down with Rust-Oleum to protect it going forward. It was a long few days, but we managed to get 2 major projects done, and everything came out great. Join us next week as we make new friends, finish off those last few projects, and hopefully get our mast on and become a sailboat once again.